Welcome back everyone. Today we will discuss our chapter food production part 6, but before starting part 6 I want to discuss part 5 topics again so that you can keep in mind these all the topics. So first of all we have done about protection of crops. In protection of crops we have done some points that are controlling weeds, weeding, weedicides, controlling pest and diseases, pesticides, insecticides, rodenticides, biological control, harvesting and threshing. These all the topics we have done in our part 5th. If you have skipped any of these topics then you can pause this video and you can learn again. So after this we are going to discuss our part 6th. Today's topic is storage. Cereals and pulses can be stored much longer than fruits and vegetables because fruits and vegetables are destroyed very easily. The way grains are stored differ from the way fruits and vegetables are stored. Both the things, one is grain and second is fruit and vegetable, these both are stored in different ways. So first of all we will talk about grains. Harvested grains are usually dried before being stored because moisture encourages the growth of microorganisms. Which grains are harvested? That are usually dried before storage. They are dried because if moisture is there in the grains then it can grow more of the microorganisms, and microorganisms can destroy the grains. Next is fumigation. Fumigation is the process of using vapors of a chemical to get rid of pests and infections. Fumigation is a process which is using the vapor of chemical to get rid of pests and infections. The stored grain are inspected from time to time to make sure that they are free from disease and pest. Which grains are stored in the godowns or anywhere else, these are inspected. These are checked from time to time to make sure that they are free from diseases and pest. In our country, grains are stored on a large scale in government owned godowns. And these stored grains are kept for that time when there is crop failure in our country. And what is crop failure? Crop failure or a poor harvest. Crop failure or poor harvest, when in our country very less harvest is there due to reason like floods, drought or disease. These all the reasons by which crop failure can take place in our country. So grains stored for such emergencies are called buffer stock. It means in our country government has a buffer stock for the reasons when there are flood, drought or disease in our country and we are fail to grow more and more crops. So buffer stock help to our country for the storage of grains, fruits, vegetables for long lasting time. Now cold storage. Fruits and vegetables are stored in cold storage where the temperature is maintained between 0 degree and 4 degree Celsius. As we have talked about grain storage, that grains are stored on dry because if there is humidity, they are not dried, then there can be growth of microorganisms which destroy the grains. But fruits and vegetables are stored in cold places where their temperature will be between 0 degree Celsius and 4 degree Celsius. And if temperature is very low then fruits and vegetables can be destroyed. If temperature is going very low then fruits and vegetables also can be destroyed. But when temperature is between 0 degree Celsius and 4 degree Celsius then it can prevent growth of microorganisms and pest which can destroy vegetables and fruits. But if temperature is very low then it can be harmful for fruits and vegetables also. Now we will talk about humidity. The humidity is kept pretty high, means थोड़ी सी ज़्यादा high, because fruits and vegetables lose moisture when humidity is low. What is humidity? Little bit moisture in the air. And if humidity is very much low in cold storage of fruits and vegetables, then there will be very much less moisture in fruits and vegetables, and these can be destroyed. So these topics we have discussed today. Kindly write these and learn these carefully so that we can continue our studies properly and we can do our chapter food production very well. Thank you.